My kid has been on it today, and I mean on it in the best sense of the word. Like, homeschool started back again yesterday. I had an unexpected 2-hour training to be in today, and so my attention could not be on him. He's 8, and I've told him, and this comes through a lot of cooperation building, like how I speak to him, how I approach him, if I'm demanding or requesting, or trying to honor his autonomy and all this stuff, that we're trying to do. And then we're like, is it working? Because we're always parenting, right? And then today I'm parenting, but I had to parent less. I wasn't required. And this is coming up more so now. And like I said, he's 8, so he's getting older. The things that we've laid seeds have been planted and they are growing. But this morning, I'm just so grateful he turned off the TV at 8, because I told him before it all got going, 8 o'clock on the dot, you got to be doing your morning routine. And I'm not going to be on you for your morning routine. I got to do me, you got to do you. And in 7 minutes, killed his morning routine. He's done his teeth, he's done his sprays, he's refreshed his water bottle, he's cleaned up his morning trash. Whoa. He's like, I'm ready. And I'm like, I hadn't even walked to the bathroom to brush my teeth yet, And then we went to an appointment, and then I had jazzercise, and we came home, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta hop on for this meeting. And we drive up to the house. I didn't say anything about the fact that doing the dishwasher was still on his to-do list. I did tell him this morning, I was like, you're not gonna have time to do the dishwasher right now, because I gotta get you to this appointment. I said, so you can worry about that later. And I wasn't very specific. And when we pulled up in the driveway, he says, when I get inside, I'm gonna go ahead and unload the dishwasher. Do you wanna play kickball with me when I'm done before your meeting? I was like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. Planning, using these executive functioning skills, you are time managing. You are prioritizing a task that, heck, I know I want it prioritized, but he's prioritizing that task on his own. He's acknowledging that we have this much time and whatever. Anyways, I was just like, I didn't have to remind him to do the dishwasher. If you've followed me, or if you've, grabbed any of my things, reminding is actually counterproductive, And so for me, even as a parent coach, I tend to get in this loop because, I'm like, I want to be seen, I want to be heard. So I think reminding is the way to do that, because then I can hear myself, and I feel like, anyways, it's counterintuitive. There was no reminding today. He just did the things. And I'm like, oh, this is the sweet spot of cooperation. I'm so thankful. And then while I was in my meeting, because we ended up switching kickball and the dishwasher, and then he said, actually, how about we do kickball first, and I can unload the dishwasher while you're in your meeting. And I was like, yes, that sounds like a really great idea, and I'm so glad you're thinking about that. I think this also shares allowing him to experience some of the mental load that moms, parents, caregivers, the mental load that you're carrying around all day, that we're carrying around all day, that's so heavy. Being able to step back and stop reminding your kids that they have to do something, and them just doing it because they acknowledge the flow of what it needs to feel like in the house, acknowledging that we each have goals for ourselves, and that can't mean that we're intertwined constantly. Anyways, if you're looking to have a win like this, go grab my 5-day bribery detox, because it's gonna help get you there. I don't wanna use bribery with my kid, and I know you don't wanna use bribery with your kid, but if you're looking for a place to get started and you just want things to be kind of easy, like they were for me today, more often than they are not easy, and then tell me how it's going, because I wanna know where you experienced that refreshing ease, because it feels good and we should share it with each other.